From the right block. Thomas, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Again, James missing.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
It's tipped. Thompson is double. Love the pass to James. Can't hit.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Johnson kicks to Sullinger. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's James. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeBron outside. Down low. Here's Thompson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Here's Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. To the wing right side. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's Sullinger with the drive. Johnson can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The drive by LeBron. Here's Mozgov, and he banks in the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Thomas passes to Smart. No luck, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Feeds it to LeBron. And that misses. That would have put him up. Smart kicks to Thomas. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Mozgov. Rebound, Boston. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Thomas against Smith. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From the wing. Smart misses.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
32 seconds left to play here in the first. Smith against Thomas. Wing shot on the way, and the officials call a traveling violation. Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And it's Irving missing.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down. No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And the Celtics shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Evan Turner is out there with Smart. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sullinger in at the 5. The Cavaliers trailing to the middle. Here's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses